I know you don't mean anything you say. I forgive you.
Oh,
Joy Jams, Joy Jams, tips and tunes to satisfy your soul.
hello. My name is Melissa.
And my name is Z.
Have you ever noticed that one of the things that can be very, very challenging, especially for us spiritual, touchy-feely, goofy folks, is forgiveness? So forgiveness is hard for everyone, but we also have the added belief that we should be
Yes.
able to forgive
Yes.
easily and immediately and all
Yes.
those wonderful things. Wouldn't it be so nice? And it isn't always so tidy. So, I just got to ask, what is with the shirt? Are you like a wannabe lumberjack or something? And then the red swoosh on your head. It's like ridiculous. And then you've got this tiny little head. Can you do something about that?
I know you don't mean anything you say. I forgive you.
Yeah. Genuine, authentic forgiveness is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's some really fascinating research out there now. There's a man named Mario Martinez who wrote a book called The Mind-Body Code. And in there, he talks about Tibetan monks. So Tibetan monks have really high rates of diabetes, rates that make no sense given their diet and their lifestyle, right? Makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
But they practice a loving kindness meditation. So their idea is like...
So do I, by the way, and I love
Yes,
it. So
yes.
this is no diss on the loving
Yes.
kindness meditation.
Yes. So they practice a loving kindness meditation. And the thing about the loving kindness meditation, though, is it doesn't leave room for you to feel any feelings about what do you need to forgive first. For example, say anger. So
For
you
instance,
bypass that
or
anger.
rage.
You go right to loving kindness. Now, the history of Tibet is one that has had a lot of oppression from the Chinese. In other words, Tibetan monks have reason to be experiencing righteous anger. Okay? So this bypass of righteous anger has a tendency to lead to high rates of diabetes in
So
the Tibetan monks.
Odd. Why is that?
Hello, Dr. Z here. Sending loving kindness to someone while bypassing your anger for them can have the following biochemical consequences. To send only loving kindness thought while ignoring angry ones, the body produces extremely high levels of endorphin, also known as the feel-good chemical. Endorphins numb pain and prevent you from feeling uncomfortable emotions such as anger. The problem? Chronically high levels of endorphins adversely affect glucose metabolism. The result? Type B diabetes and all its accompanying difficulties. In other words, repress your anger at your own peril and the peril of your biochemistry. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Z.
That Dr. Z is really something, huh?
Yeah, brilliant, actually, in my opinion. Yeah.
Interesting.
We are not saying that forgiveness is not a wonderful thing.
Exactly.
And the practice of forgiveness and the loving kindness forgiveness meditation.
Yes.
All wonderful things. Tibetan monks, wonderful beings,
Yeah,
right?
come on now.
None of this is something that we're saying is not a good thing. What we're talking about is the need to feel all of the range of feelings before we go to forgiveness.
Exactly. Because forgiveness, once you do that, once you allow yourself to feel all the natural emotions, and one of the things we know about emotions is the more you just feel them, the quicker they move through you. Once you do that, then you can move on to true forgiveness work, because
Yes.
forgiveness is amazing.
Yes.
It can absolutely radically change your life, the life of other people. Forgiveness is good. I forgive for real, for now, for good. Forgiveness is the key. It makes me happy, makes me light, makes my soul run free. Now that I've discovered it, I live a life of glee. I forgive for real, for now, for good. Forgiveness is for me.
I forgive, I forgive, I forgive, I forgive for good. Forgive. me. I forgive 'cause it sets me free. I forgive, 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 forgive for good. I forgive, 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 forgive for good. I forgive, forgive for good. Yeah. I forgive, forgive, forgive for good. I forgive for good.
Have fun forgiving.
But don't forget to feel all your feelings.
If you like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And if you want to see more content like this, please support us on Patreon. The link is in the description below.
Thank you. We love you.
See you next time.